Back in Tokyo and back for the last 24 hours of this trip. Oh my god, so quiet here. 23 hours. We needed to check in. First things first, we need to get some beer. Kanpai, rating. Kanpai. Oh man, good. Finally it's warm. Short sleeves. Short sleeves in Tokyo. What?
Tastes like fermenting wine.
Like fermenting wine?
Yeah, it's like sour, but fruity, winey. Whiny bitch.
Oh, aren't you so funny?
Oh, the puns. No, it's like wine.
Looks like a cocktail. Basically the plan is that, yes, we have 24 hours, 23 as of now. There's a lot that we want to do. We're gonna divide and conquer. Here is a list of all the things that I want to do in 24 hours, and let's see how many I can tick off before we have to depart, leave Tokyo tomorrow at 3 p.m, go to Narita airport and fly back home. Final thoughts? I think it's too early. Let's have the final thoughts tomorrow because we still have a full day. I'm not sure where I'm exactly. I'm walking towards the old Tokyo town, Asakusa, I think it's called. And I really love this area. It's so much more quieter, but still like happening. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit tipsy, but I really like the vibe. Yeah, loving the vibe. A few times now at 5 p.m. we heard you hear this sound. So yesterday we were like, what the hell is this? Because it's just a creepy sound. Well, every day at 5 p.m. they test the emergency broadcasting system in case of earthquakes, tsunamis and things like that. In my country, in Slovenia, we test it every first Saturday at noon, every first Saturday in the month at noon. Here they do it every day at 5. It's so interesting because some towns the melody is like really creepy. Here it was actually quite nice. Yeah. Fun facts. Okay, I don't know what it is, but every time I wander alone around the cities, I get the best interactions, and I think that just proves my theory that traveling alone just exposes you to so many more people, and you're just so much more eager to interact with them. I just saw a guy painting lanterns in his shop. Actually, I wanted to go there to buy a lantern, but because they are hand painted, they're actually really expensive. So I don't think I want to spend 15,000 yen for a lantern. So I'm gonna try to find another shop. And then I also saw the rickshaw guys because I'm walking now towards the old town of Tokyo. So here it's very popular to do this like a rickshaw ride. And it's just guys pulling the rickshaws. Pretty cool to see. I'm like, wow, I can't believe on the last day I just discovered this. This is so cool. Also very, very busy, but look at this lantern. Oh my god, it doesn't even fit. This is so overwhelming. Oh my god. Way too much going on from the chilled area that I just came from. But we need to experience everything, don't we? Pretty cool. My god, I'm so easily distracted. I'm on the way to the lantern shop. Want to buy a lantern. And I got distracted by like so many things already. But this is Japan, like attention span is so short because there's so many things at all times bombarding your senses that you just don't know where to look. Okay, also I'm gonna have to find a toilet. And so we're gonna put it to the test. How far is the nearest toilet? Because usually it wasn't more than like 200-300 meters. So let me just cross this street and start searching for a toilet. So I just searched for a toilet on my route. I need to do a little bit of a detour, but a toilet, public toilet, is 160 meters away. They're everywhere. I love Japan for this because I need to pee a lot. To be inside some building. What is this? Oh, this is a hotel. Okay, that was a really fancy hotel, so I'm not peeing there. That was a bit awkward. So I think I'm just gonna find the next best thing. Okay, Tokyo, I feel like you failed me because I've been walking for about 5 minutes now and couldn't find a toilet. I am in a very non-touristy area though. Seems super local and super low-key. Just a few people. But I want to check this lantern shop because I'm super close, and then I might walk back to the busy touristy area to go to the toilet because I'm like, yeah, I just had a pint of beer, you know? So the struggle is real. I'm on the street where they sell kitchen stuff, and we're supposed to be selling lanterns, but the shops are closing, so I think I missed the lanterns. Maybe here? I will check. No, everything's closed. I think most shops here close at 5 on a Saturday, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find my lantern and my norin. I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh, damn it. Okay, now I really have to go and everything's closing here, and the nearest toilet I could find is 750 meters away, which is quite a long way. That's a first. And my bladder is like, ooh, ooh. Oh, I think maybe, oh, I find the shop. They're closing. They're willing to sell me the lantern, but it's only cash and I have no cash. So it's not meant to be. No. I've been walking forever. I think the toilet is just a block away, but oh my god, I'm suffering at this point. Like, my bladder is not 20 anymore. So, rush. Okay, this was definitely the worst toilet experience in Japan. I wanted to make a video of how the toilet looks, but someone just came inside to pee, so. Very basic, not super clean, but still better than most toilets in my country, so all good. Okay, so now that I peed, I'm kind of like, okay, what now? So I'm just gonna go to Akihabara where my brother is because I'm starting to get hungry. Don't want to go have a meal on my own, so just gonna do that. And then probably we're gonna go to a maid cafe, maybe some karaoke. Yeah. Crossed through a red light right in front of the police. They couldn't care less. I feel like the police here is mainly just like special sale. See what I mean about distraction? I feel the police here is just more like an information center. Like, what are they gonna do? No one is breaking the law here.
The rapid service.
Now that I don't need them, there's toilets everywhere because every station has a toilet.
No.
5 hours into our 24-hour Tokyo. Last 24 hours, and we haven't accomplished much. Now there's public toilets everywhere. I'm going towards the hostel and then probably meet some people for karaoke or at least drinks. Yeah, that's it. That's the plan. Okay, I had a little, not nap, but rest, I guess. And now I'm going out, meeting two couchsurfers for a beer, and then we'll see if we can find a karaoke bar somewhere. It's not so easy to find a karaoke bar. Who would have thought? So I'm not used to Tokyo being this quiet, but I guess it's just this area. The looks a bit dodgy, but there's still people walking around, so I'm not concerned. It's literally the safest country. Doesn't come for free. She's a real hit. Ask me how you'll see. Slap your body down and wind it all around. Slap your body down and wind it all around. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. Yeah, my backup team. And my first lady singer. I cannot believe we were trying to search for a karaoke bar, gave up because nothing showed up in Google Maps, and then randomly found not just one but 2 karaoke bars. It was so much fun. Can't believe I'm leaving tomorrow. Japan, you got me. So 2 more things ticked off my list. Meeting strangers, going to karaoke bar. So I think all is good, all is good. I'm happy. I'm having an amazing last night in Tokyo. I couldn't have wished for anything more, and I'm gonna go to sleep a happy person, and I see a family mart, and I might get what can I get? Nothing. I just need a toilet actually. So good night and see you tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. Oh yes, my voice is post karaoke. It's our last 5 hours in Tokyo. It's a beautiful day and we just had some breakfast. And now we're gonna tick off our last to-dos before heading back home. My brother's gonna go to a maid cafe and I'm gonna go hunting for cherry blossoms. So polite. So what does one do on the last day in Japan, the last hours? I'm searching for stamps. And it's Sunday, so the post offices are closed, but apparently you can also get stamps in like convenience stores and some souvenir shops. So let's see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to bring them with me, or maybe at the airport. We'll see. I'm in Akihabara right now, as you can see from all the colors and all the shebang. It's so bizarre because one street is completely full of people and you go to the next street and there's like no one there. Sumimasen, kite? Europa? Kite? Nah, I tried another convenience store and also asked in a souvenir shop. No stamps for Europe. So that's what I get when I wait until the last day to get the stamps. I had almost 3 weeks, but no, I always wait till the last day to send my postcards. Honestly, I love Tokyo on the weekends. It's so quiet, such a nice vibe, and now that the weather is nice, just feels like, ooh, okay, summer vacay. Too bad we're leaving. I think that's a postman. So where's the post? Is it open? Google says not. Okay, I've just arrived to Ueno Park. In case you don't know, we planned this trip all around cherry blossoms that were supposed to bloom from like mid-March to end March, and there was no cherry blossoms anywhere until now. So Ueno Park is one of those places where you go to see the sakura bloom, and here we have some. Finally, last day. Oh yeah, the timing, it's just wasn't in our favor. Wow, there's like people taking pictures of the few sakura trees. It smells nice. Sorry. But yeah, so cute. This is nice. It's funny because there's like 5 trees that are blooming and like 100 people taking pictures. Definitely not the scene that you see on Instagram where you just see like all white and everything's blooming. It's like most trees are still like pretty bare, and some actually are like leafy. Not even blooming. I think they just like skipped the whole blooming stage and just went in full mode of like just getting leaves ready. But it's a nice park, it's really lovely, so I'm just gonna have a little walk here, enjoy, sit down somewhere, write my postcards. It's nice, people are having picnics, they're doing these boaty things. Such a nice day. Now I want to stay, like it's growing on me. Tokyo. I would live in Tokyo on the weekends, and then during the week I would just escape to the countryside. There's always some food, drinks. I like observing if people are looking at me because I'm like all exposed, and you can see my tattoo sleeve. There was a older gentlemen now that were just like staring at me. But otherwise, I think people really don't care. They know I'm not like Yakuza. So I'm just gonna grab a beer and find a place somewhere and write my postcards and just chill. I found the tiniest cherry blossom tree in this park. Found a little spot in the shade. I have my Sapporo, my favorite beer. Don't quote me on that. It's sunny and nice. It's the perfect day. I'm just like, I want to stay forever now. It's so funny because everyone's taking pictures of this like tiny tree because that's all there is in this park. It's just a few small trees that are blooming. I just asked some nice ladies to take a picture of me, so I have at least some memories. Well, I have these videos. I have that. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just the perfect day. I mean, like, okay, so I have accomplished quite a lot from my list. I added one more thing yesterday. I thought that, what if I get a tattoo on my last day in Tokyo like I did in Bogota? I forgot about it. I should have made an appointment because now it's already noon and at 3 p.m. we need to catch a train to go to the airport, so I don't think I have time to get tattooed like in half an hour, unless, okay, I'm gonna search if there's any tattoo artists like around the corner and would like accept me and do like a small tattoo, like 20-minute thing. I'm a little bit buzzed now, so I'm up for that. Also, one of the things that I wanted to do was have a view of Tokyo, and although this is quite a nice skyline there, I don't think I really have time to do that because for most of the viewpoints you have to queue and pay, and yeah, I think that one's gonna be for next time. And I have not found a lantern, so what else is on that list? Oh yeah, the magazines I'm gonna buy at the airport because there's bookstores and magazine stands there, so I don't want to drag them now. I'm just gonna buy them there. And lastly, the maid cafe, or like go to a special cafe, I think that is also gonna be a no. My brother is at a maid cafe right now, I think. So he's gonna show me how it is and I'm gonna be like, okay, I've seen it. I feel like I just want to enjoy this day here, these last hours that I have, because this is just, it's everything that I need. And honestly, right now that I was writing the postcards, like my eyes were tearing up and I was just like full of gratitude. And although at the beginning of this trip it seemed like there was a lot of unmet expectations about Japan, I feel like in these last few days when the weather changed and the cherries started to bloom and the vibe is just completely different, I'm just like, I'm really feeling it, and I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, if I could just have like another day or another few days, yeah, that would have been really cool. But I guess we're gonna end at a really high note, and all I can say is Japan is definitely worth it. I've never spent so much money on a trip, and mind you, most of the hotels we got for free, so I cannot even imagine doing a 3-week trip where I would pay for all the hotels, because during the cherry blossom season, which was now supposedly happening, but it wasn't, everything was so much more expensive. Well, not everything, but accommodation is so much more expensive. Like the hostel that we were staying last night, during normal times out of season, the room, the bed in the hostel is like 4 times cheaper. It's like 3,000 or 4,000 yen compared to the 11,000 yen that I paid per person per night. So maybe don't come for cherry blossom season because it might not even happen while you're there. It didn't happen for us. I think the full bloom is gonna be in a couple of days because it was so cold that the trees just didn't blossom. So we didn't, you know, we timed it according to previous seasons when they happened, but this year it was just an exception, and you never know, you cannot time nature. It just has its own course, it goes its own course. And yeah, I just wish that we would come here in April. I think it would have been better for my physical and mental health because I would have a few extra weeks to chill at home. The burnout recovery is still happening, I think. I'm gonna need a little bit after this trip to just regain my strength again, and then I'm starting a new job. So, whoa, a lot of things are gonna be changing and a lot of things are gonna be happening. And yeah, so I'm just like, enjoy these last hours and embrace it all and just be grateful that I had the chance to even be here. Japan is a destination that is not reachable for everyone. It's quite expensive here, except for the food. The food is super cheap. So I am grateful to be given this opportunity and this privilege to even be here. But with that said, just lower your expectations from all the media and all the Instagram pics and everything that you see, because it's a very selected and very intentionally curated to be seen as the most perfect thing there is. And it is in many ways. Alright, there's a tattoo studio, a 5-minute walk away. I'm just gonna go there and see if it's open and if they want to give me like a really fast tattoo. Is this the craziest thing I've done? Probably not. But if they will tattoo me, I have like a few minutes to decide what I actually want. Obviously something small for somewhere here. Okay, 9F, another dodgy situation. Like so many of the places here in Japan are just like hidden somewhere in the buildings, and you just need to like search for signs and see which floor it is. Like restaurants and shops, they're just like on some random floor inside a building. You can't really see it from the outside, so fingers crossed. No, the lady was really nice, but her first open slot is at 4 p.m. and I need to leave at 3. It's now 12, like 12:30. So okay, I'm gonna try to find another place. There are 2 more tattoo studios in this area, so I'm gonna go check them both. Okay, on to the next place. There's a lot of people here now. I mean, I think it's a popular area because of the park, I guess. I even end up at these places like it's so full of people. I was really not expecting this. Okay, they were also full. So I have the 3rd one, and that's the last chance that I give it. So let's see if the 3rd is gonna be the charmed. It's honestly so hot. I have no idea how all these people can be wearing jackets and coats. It's like boiling today. Real summer vibes. guess it's a no for tattoo in Japan. Okay. It's too bad. Now I'm searching for another toilet. It's just how it is, the reality of traveling. You're always searching for something. Half of the times it's a toilet. This is definitely the most basic and least clean toilet that I've seen, but it's like it's just in a random park, just some sleeping neighborhood, not much else going on, but it always has toilet paper. That's always there, like you can do your stuff. So I have an hour and a half until I'm meeting my brother at the hostel and we need to take our stuff and go to the airport. So what do we do? There's a no on the tattoo. I've already abandoned the finding a stamp challenge. I think I'm just gonna try to send them from the airport, and that's it. Now we can just wander around. Oh yeah, viewpoint. Maybe try to find a viewpoint. Okay, new plan. I'm gonna go to the tourist information center. Apparently they have a view and apparently they sell stamps. So maybe that's 2 flies in one. Gonna take me about 15 minutes to get there. Let's go. Tourist information center. Okay, so the lady at the information said that I just need to get stamp for 100 yen and that's it to send abroad. So I'm gonna try that in a convenience store and I'm going to have a view. I'm waiting the elevator, so let's see how that goes. All right. Oh wow! This is cool. I can't believe I made it! Another tick. Wow, this was definitely worth it for the last hours. I have 1 hour until I have to be in the hostel. Wow. That was such a big success. Okay, I have 50 minutes. I'm gonna walk to the hostel, which should take me half an hour, grab a beer somewhere, and then just chill and wait for my brother and head to the airport. Ooh, I'm like, today is so perfect. And there's even like some magnolias blossoming, little blossoms, but I don't know if you have noticed, but I have magnolia tattoos. They're the prettiest tree when it's blooming. I'm back searching for stamps. I can't believe it, but I got stamps. Yay, success. I think at this point, the smile on my face just says it all. Like, I'm just walking the street and just like the happiest person ever. Without a doubt, this has been the best 24 hours on this trip. And yeah, just living on such a high note makes me just really happy and wanting more. Also, like, so nice because it just feels good to be vlogging again, and I think it just makes so much more sense for me to vlog when I'm alone than when I'm with my brother, because he's just like, he cannot be bothered with it. It is like, please don't film me. So I've really enjoyed these 24 hours exploring on my own, having fun and just vlogging for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed it too. Guess what? I think I found the post office. Oh yeah, that was a courier service, not a post office. So, not sure where I dropped my postcards, Maybe I should figure that out. Yes, it is a mailbox. All right, here we go. Safe travels. So easy. Me always on the last day doing things like this, but that's what makes it fun. Look at him all happy. Did you have the best day, the best
I'm
hours?
never washing my t-shirt again. I stained it with like ice cream at the maid cafe.
I have still beer.
I took a picture with a maid. It's a Polaroid picture and I closed my eyes.
No! Can you show to the camera how cute
No.
it is?
I made art.
Aww.
You
Our flight's actually been delayed for an hour, but we are just gonna head to Narita airport and chill there, grab something to eat. Yeah, this is the situation now. Bye bye! Bye bye, Tokyo! It was so nice. Hope to see you again soon. False advertising. What advice do you have for people eating in Japan? Because a lot of the times we didn't know what we were eating.
I put it in your mouth and start chewing. If it's tasting weird, just swallow it. Just swallow it.
Got my magazines, and with that the challenge concludes, and with that our trip ends. So thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.